sir.
So I definitely suggest you all get AI and you start using it in a terminal, right? So ever since I started doing that, the impact is quite significant. So what you do is you basically create a folder on your PC, right? Like you'd create like a folder on your PC, and oh, it's not sharing my screen. Hold on 1 second. Let me just modify this. Change stream. Entire screen. There you go. So it's going to show my entire screen. Okay. So you basically create your own file on your computer called like AI. You download Claude Code onto that, or even Gemini CLI. So it looks like a terminal, right? So when you're looking at it, it looks like this, right? It looks like in a terminal. It looks like a bit scary and weird, and like, what's this all about? But it's the best way to do it. It's like way faster. It can process a lot more stuff, but also whatever is in that file that it's in, that AI file. So if you put all your project files, all of the stuff about you and whatever, it's going to be automatically trained to you, right? Because the second you start it up and you ask it to create like its own context file, it's going to create a context file that lives on your computer that is always going to be updated based on what you're doing, right? So every time it starts up, every time you do something, in the background, it's updating this context file about you. The problem with using Gemini or these other services on the web is that your context doesn't come with you. If I want to leave this and go and join, ChatGPT, I have to start brand new over. Like, oh, this is everything about me. This is what we do, and it's going to get trained as you kind of start, as you start like doing stuff in the in that program, but it's going to lose a lot of the context, right? And this goes for the images you're sharing, all the everything, right? So the best way to do it is to have your context living on your computer, right? And that way, if you want to add Claude Code, if you want to add ChatGPT eventually and do the same thing, have it in a terminal on your computer, it's all going to have access to the same context, right? It's going to read that context file, and it's going to be able to update everything, and it's going to know exactly how to play with the others. So you could have like 3 AIs on your computer working, but they're all understanding like where the work has been, where it's going, and all the different changes you've been doing. It's a complete departure from what people are used to using in just like your platform, like the website. All right, so check that video out. It shows you how to get Gemini CLI, which you can get for free, right? You guys already know, like the Gemini free account, you can get like 3 free pictures and 1 free video. If you have it in the terminal, the free plan is even more powerful, right? So I definitely suggest watching that video, get Gemini CLI, and if you really feel like you want to start building stuff and whatever, I definitely recommend Claude Code. It's like $20 a month. You can also get it on your PC like a CLI, and I'll just show you what it's like. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna give you a bit of an idea of what it's like. So you right click on it and you say open in terminal, right? So this is kind of your terminal, and I'm in my AI file. And if I wanted to open up Gemini, I do this. I just hit Gemini, and it's loading up the software, and it's connected to my Google account. That's the same one that's here that you see here in Gemini, but it's using my so there we go. Okay, now it's doing a little bit of an update, but I'm just going to minimize this. Right, then in here, yeah, trust folder. Okay, so it's going to do its little updates and whatever because it's got a new version. But yeah, anyway, so I can't stress that enough. You absolutely want to use it in a terminal, but I wanted to show you how easy it is to use, and this is not really working towards my okay, it's not really working towards my example. I guess it's got to download this thing here. Okay, but I'll show you, let me show you another one. Let me see here. Okay, I'm just going to go AI. Open in terminal. Let's just open up Claude. You just type in Claude, and that's now going to summon the AI from my PC. All right, so this is on the newest Opus. So it's like anything, right? So if I wanted to use something that's on my computer, right, I'll be like use, and I just add it, analysis. Let's see what it brings up, right? So it's got all this cool stuff. Cult brand analysis framework, sloth analysis output from his tweets. There's all this stuff that's um, saved in your on your PC. But the other thing that's really cool with Claude Code is you can create agents, right? So you can actually create these agents that don't consume credits. You just go agents, bang, right? And then create new agent. I already have like a bunch, and this is like project wide, or just like if this is like a personal, you want it saved to a file. You go project, generate with Claude, yeah, and then you type what you want it to do, right? And like you can get some prompts to be able to to get some agents in there. So you could even do that for image, video generation. It's just like that. Let me just see chat. What's this website we are working with? Not very visible for me due to network. Let me see. Dang. Hetzner is pretty cost effective. Okay, I've never heard of Hetzner. And fast servers. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Oh, if you mean for the Claudebot. Yeah, for Claudebot, it's pretty good. Yeah. So anyway, so I'm just gonna stop that. I'm gonna put this down for now. So terminal is the way to go. You should definitely do it that way. And then finally, I'm also gonna give you this to check out for a Claudebot. It's now called OpenClaw because Claude, like the actual provider, like the AI infrastructure provider, like sued them and said, not sued them, but told them like, yeah, you got to change your name. Like we can't have you, like, confusing people that maybe it's about Claude or whatever. And then in Claudebot, you basically it's an agent that lives on your PC, and you can give it access to like a whole bunch of different models, and you chat with it. It'll create like a whole bunch of different agents and sub agents to do stuff. You could give it like different tasks, like reminders, like all sorts of stuff. It's basically just like taking, if this is kind of like the basic on the website, and then the advanced is terminal, right? The advanced is terminal, then Claudebot is like the like supreme advanced, right? It's got access to its own computer, all the Windows settings, like everything, right? So, yeah, so you should definitely, I think, check it out. It's definitely really cool. Yeah, Moltbot, OpenClaw, yeah. But be careful, yeah. Obviously, don't connect it to your banking. Don't connect it to any. Be careful with like your API keys if you're using APIs for stuff. But yeah, so that's what I think you should do. So we mentioned the most important part about using these is that you don't want to just chat, right? You want to use a framework. So now I'll share this afterwards. But every time I want to do something in AI, most of the time, because I don't really do any kind of like easy stuff. I mostly do a lot of kind of like more advanced like critical thinking and deep thinking and um, so what I like to do is I drop in my framework. This is how to prompt, and I say like create a prompt that will, and I explain what exactly I'm trying to do, right? What terminal do you use with Claude on Windows? I personally don't use Windows. I like just the command prompt, the regular terminal. That's personally what I like. I don't like PowerShell. Yeah. It's more than likely I'll have to move. This is maybe a bit technical. More than likely I'll have to move to Windows, the WSL. So it's like Windows subsystem for like Linux 2 and whatever. Just so it runs a bit better. But I haven't run into any issues personally. So I think I'm just gonna kind of keep doing it. And I've got it as like I can talk to it through my Discord. So I can give it commands through my Discord, through Discord DMs, and just say, hey, build this, do that, and it's like doing a whole bunch of stuff in the background. It takes a while to configure. Like I'm not gonna lie, like unless you're off for like a whole week, it's gonna take you like a few weeks to kind of get it up to speed and so that it understands like stuff about you, and you're answering a bunch of questions. You're hooking it up to all the different AIs that you want it to use. But when you think about how powerful it is, it's incredible. Yeah, so use a framework like this. I always give it like a file, and in the terminal, I literally have a window that always has this kind of framework loaded. So I say like load this framework and let me know when you're ready. And then when it loads it, I just say, hey, what I'm trying to do is like I want a prompt and I explain like what exactly I want it to do. Then it's gonna send me a freaking page long prompt, almost like a half a page long or a page long, right? That has like all the stuff that you should be actually putting into the prompt. Then you would copy paste that and then put that in the whichever AI you're using. Maybe I'll re-inject it back into Gemini. Maybe I'll re-inject it into Claude Code, or some other platform, right? So that's the basics. So for any prompt, you need to be using a framework. So now let's go to images, right? Because that's, I think, what we're more interested in, right? So I'm just gonna remove that. So in the same way, right? Like you can get away with it, right? Like you can get away with it. You can be like, I like personally Nano Pro for images, but I can also show you Higgsfield is really good as well if you want to have access to like pretty much like every single thing that's out there, right? Like, and you can waste a lot of time going through all the different models, right? Like look at all the different ones. Like there's Seedance, Grok Imagine, which is new. Kling is very expensive. These are Kling 3.0 is very expensive. But I really love like Google VO is always like, I think works quite well. Seedance is pretty good as well for like basic stuff. And let me see here. And Sora is good, but it tends to want to put voices on stuff when you don't want it, and it tends to want to make your character like talk when it's just not necessary. And like the voice just isn't good, right? So unless you're gonna like, unless you're going to, unless you're gonna put like a voiceover on it, it's not really the nicest. I did some stuff with Grok Imagine. It's free on the Grok website. A few videos. Okay, yeah, I'll have to check it out. And one of the issues too with like doing video, and even like images, is that we're using often characters that aren't humans, right? Like human beings, like images and videos. There's like a gajillion gigabytes of that these models are trained on, right? Like some anamorphic cat warrior character or in streetwear, they're not trained on very many of those characters, right? Of course there are, but same thing with like a more cartoon look or like different kind of animations. They're not as trained on, so you have to be a lot more specific, and you have to be a lot more like descriptive of like what you're being fed to it, what you're feeding to it. But we'll start with images first, and I think we can do this together, and we can even maybe try. I wouldn't mind try because I got a whole bunch of fresh credits here, so I wouldn't mind if you guys are down. We could go and look at some because Kling 3.0 just came out, so it could be interesting to do something with that. Yeah, and see which model we do well with. Hey, what up, Karchui? All right, so let's do video. Let's do image first, right? So I'm just gonna drop my framework, right? What is it? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna drop my framework. So here I've got an image prompt framework as well. So this is basically what it looks like, right? And it's trained. It's got different models that I can plug into it. Ideally, if you really wanted to be a massive nerd about it, you'd specify like which tool you're using, right? Like, hey, I want an image prompt for like Gemini, like Banana Pro. Because if you wanted to use something like Midjourney, right? Like Midjourney is very good for like negative prompts, like saying, hey, I don't want this, I don't want that, leave this out, I don't want this either, and it's very good at kind of like filtering that down. And it's got a specific kind of format it prefers. But in general, I mean, honestly, unless you really want to get all nerdy as crazy on it, like it's really not that important. Like, but what I'll do is I'll just load in my my image prompt framework. There we go, and say, okay, use this framework to create an image gen prompt. That what do we want to do? And then you can feed it like images, and like you can specify too, like, hey, I'm gonna give you the images of the characters that I want in it. I'm gonna give you the environment that I want you to emulate, right? Like let's say it's like a specific island in Nifty, right? This is gonna be the environment that I want to be in that image, right? you can do the same thing, right? And so just to show you what we did with like just as a team, because we all got set up with let me see here, downloads. I don't think I have anything too private in here. I think we're good. Let me see here. I even generated this Mars cat from this side picture here for Henry, which is in like one of our old promos. Yeah, here we go. So I'm just gonna show you guys both of these. So all I did with for this picture, right, for this image here, is we fed it, well, using the framework, all we did was we fed it the picture of the Whiskerbeard legend and the picture of the Crimson Corset legendary. An image of a bunch of avatars sitting around a campfire throwing money into it would be neat to see. Nano Banana Pro is better if you want to edit your characters, for example. Yeah, Nano Banana Pro is way better for that. For follow-up questions too, right? Right. So it also helps you do like stuff like this, right? Where it's like you're getting image exact representations. Look, we made history. It even has the right name, like wording on the shirt. This is a Mars cat. This is a Sarah's Starlight. This is like a Bored Ape. This is a Bored Ape, right? So it's like, and it's the exact character too. It's like flip flops and everything. So if you want to get like precise character stuff, like this is, that's the type of stuff you can do, right? So this is the type of image we got. Freaking like a 10 on 10, basically, right? Like 10 on 10. Everything that we wanted specified into it. We wanted a romantic kind of vibe to it. Got it, everything right. And then at the same time, if you use the same process for your videos, right? This is what we got. And we can do the same. Oh. Can you guys hear the music? Were you guys hearing the music? Yeah. Okay, let's play it again.
Yep.
Okay, awesome. So now check this out. Okay. No, that was this is actually no, this is Veo. Yeah, this is Veo. So Google's model. Actually, let me go and check. I'm gonna check which one that is. Okay, let's go into Abacus. I'm just gonna go into our team. Okay, let me see here. What the heck is all this? Okay, there we go. Salsa dance and yeah, so Veo 3.1. Yeah. And so for the image, just to give you an idea of like what an image prompt should look like this is how big it is, right? Like if you don't do it properly, like you're just not going to get really good results, right? So that's kind of like what the image looks like. Crimson Corset female, Whiskerbeard male, and now I'm obviously adding the two images as like a source, right? And this is kind of like the extent of what it goes. And at the end, it's got like kind of the color grade stuff, any texture information, romantic mood, adventurous mood, believable fabric, skin detail, right? Pirate Saloon, Caribbean at night, weather timber. And then the video prompt is we gave it this image, the exact image we just outputted, right? Nano Banana Pro. And then this is the prompt, right? And it's very important that you do this, and probably FLDR can back me on this. By the way, is your name FLDR, or do you want to be referred to as like Folder or FLDR? Like just the letters, right? FLDR. Some say Felder. Okay. What do you want it to be? What do you want it to be? Say. Folder is what he says. Okay, I'm gonna call you Folder. Felder. Okay, there you go, Felder. I'm gonna say Felder. He said it. So I'm gonna go with that. All right, cool. So, and yeah, it's very important that you get this shit right, because if not, you're just gonna waste like so many credits getting some like funky shit. Like, let me just show you some of the funky shit you'll get. And when you realize that this is like your funky shit is like $3, you know what I mean? Check some of this like crazy shit. Right, this is horrible. Turns into a girl. Right? And these things are like $2. Right? Some of these it's like well, Sea Dance is actually better, but like Sora, holy fuck. If you're using Sora, oh, is it not loading the video here? Yeah, VO3 fast is still expensive. I mean, and this is like before I even knew how to properly prompt, right? Right? It's trash. And that's like $1 down the toilet, right? Or even like sometimes more, right? If you're using bigger models. But and I've since kind of moved away from using Higgsfield, just because I feel like with Gemini VO, I'm already doing like the videos are like in like really good quality, and I'm not doing stuff with like with you're doing stuff with humans. It's typically better. You know, what do you use for the prompt, Jen? What did you use for the prompt, Jen? Oh, I just used Gemini or in here. Oh, it doesn't show it in here, but it was like in a different Desperate Survivors in Pursuit. Oh, that's for another one. But it's not showing here for some reason, but I had it in Gemini, but I just do this. I give it the prompt framework here, like the file that I have, right? And I say, use this framework to create an image gen prompt that showcases, let's go with what Rastaman said here, okay? Let's go image of a bunch of avatars that shows a bunch of avatars sitting around a campfire, throwing money into it. What else do we want to do? And if you want to be in the image, just put down your, yeah, put down like your PFP, and we can add some folks to the image. And we don't have to be too, but actually, I'll go the extra mile and show you guys something else. Okay, so here we go. I've also got a prompt that I use to kind of clean up characters to make them really good for generation. So this is something else I can share with you guys too. If you guys want to use this, I'll just put it in here. Okay. So I would take so I'm gonna take MC's picture here, copy, paste, character attached. Like if you want to be really nerdy with it, you could first attach the picture and say, describe this character, and then insert that into this little block here. But I mean, really, like that's extra maximum nerdiness if you want to go like the 99, 100% accuracy versus like 98, 97. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna go, yeah, thinking I think is fine. So this should give me like a full body of MC's avatar in like a T-pose position. Character in the first image, yeah, that works too. That works too. Google Gemini, like Nano Banana Pro is really good for that. Like if you wanted to do, oh, I don't even have it in the right account, but that's fine. This should be fine. Oh, sorry, I forgot to. My bad. My bad. Create image. What the heck is going on? Sorry, guys. AI is fighting back. Create image. Paste. All right. And then I'm adding MC's image. Copy. Character in first image. Let's do that. First image. Boom. Okay, there we go. Awesome. So that's gonna. It's just cranking that out, and we can add these to the sheet. I'm going to use mine. Upload file. Okay, I've got this one. All right, boom. I've actually got besize too. I'm going to add besize. Just added you. There we go. Boom. Yeah, some of these too, like I have to improve the quality. Like some of them I use like if I was in a rush, I kind of use like I forgot to toggle thinking or I just had fast enabled or whatever. But okay, so I'm not sure that's what we're going for. Or maybe MC, what do you think? Is that like maybe too tall? Yeah, and doing this is also very good if you're going to be using like 3D like generations. You want characters like this on like a white background. Censored. Yo, this is the tail, bro. Chill out, Rasta man. Chill out, bro. Wow, Rasta man. Jesus. He's like, we need it censored. Oh, man. So, do you want a different one, MC? Or can we go with this one? Let me know. But yeah, you guys drop your PFPs if you want to get in included. Let's go with like maybe like 5. Let's try to go 5 from yesterday's video. Oh shit. Yeah, let's do that. I have I'll grab that. That's two. Is that Two Fats or is that yours? Looks just like Two Fats. Well, I don't know. Two Fat has the glasses on, right? So I think that's yours. Okay, Six God. There we go. Perfect. Okay. And then once you've got like a prompt in, you know what I mean? You could just do the same for this, right? And you could just kind of keep repeating that. Do the same for this. And I might have to toggle it to pro if it's kind of having some issues with some characters, but I mean, this is decent. Okay, so MC, yeah, maybe this is a better. Do the same for this. And like sometimes it needs a bit of tweaking, right? Like if you're not getting the right results. Okay, it is Two Fats. Okay, cool, awesome. So I'm just gonna save that. I'm gonna copy image here. And sometimes what's good too is you could include it as the in the for the prompting, so that it can kind of has a chance to describe some of these characters too. It is Two Fats. Okay, awesome, awesome. So here we go. Oh my god, man, that's just too funny, man. Yeah, we probably should have said we're going with it, man. We're going with it. Oh shit! There we go. Everybody's naked, man. Crazy. And then we'll do the same for this. Oh man. Yeah, the Tabasco cat did look a bit too tall. Yeah, let's see how it goes with this one. Yeah, ideally you would. That's to be like if you wanted to be like 99% accurate. You know what I mean with stuff. Like some characters, like as an example, right? Like Monir, his PFP is the Apex avatar, right, for Battle Pause. That one you need like 3-4 pictures to be able to get the right like 3D model ready, and you probably have to feed it to the model in a bit of like a tilted angle, right? So it understands that there's this like fin coming from the back of the head that might have some sway in it. You know what I mean? Oh, 1 second. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it gets loopy sometimes if you use the same chat for too long, like after 10 prompts. Yeah, with image prompts, it does. It can do that. That's why it's good to kind of find another. Do the same for this. What the fuck? Why would it do that? MC, you're not getting any grace with this. Okay, I'm gonna do a different chat. Okay, so then you just go boom. And if you're doing scenes with a lot of characters, it gets a bit trickier, right? It can be a bit tricky. So you kind of, you know, you kind of have to either limit it to like 5. I feel like with 5, I'm getting like really good quality stuff. When I try to go above 5, you're spending a lot of time to try to get it in. So it's sometimes good if you want to like do stuff like rotate between 5 characters, or something that I'm experimenting on that I haven't fully fleshed out yet is doing character sheets, like 3D character sheets with like multiple characters in them, right? Like in T-pose position with white background, and say, hey, put all the people in this image in this scene, in that scene, or whatever, right? But you're still using a framework to kind of help you create all this stuff, right? Here's the prompt. Oh my god, man. I forgot to hit image again. Okay, give me 2 seconds. There we go. I thought I had hit create image, paste, getting MC's image, copy. There we go, paste. There we go, image. All right, cool. Let's try that. Oh fuck, I should have put a character description, but I think it's gonna get it. It's gonna get it. Where we are here, dgod mode. Yeah, using the Banana V API works better because the chat API doesn't do as good of a job. Yeah, I agree. If you can go the API way, you're always better off like that. That's not bad. That's not bad. Still a bit tall, but I mean, I think we'll go with it. Right. So this is just a free plan. On here, I've got like my actual paid plan, right? But like this is the free plan. Use the free plan to do this stuff, so you don't, waste your own credits, right? So copy. I'm actually gonna download that one too because it's not bad. There you go. Paste. And I'm actually gonna take mine off, and I'm gonna do the same. We got Cyclops is here. Copy. Okay. Do the same for this. Okay, let's see if it lets me add another one in. Sometimes it lets you add another one in, and then it'll kind of hard lock you out on the free one. But yo, man, that's too fucking hilarious. And I'm gonna put it in. Hey, not bad. Pretty good, man. Woo! Shit. Look at that. LV426. LV426. Boom! Okay, download this. There you go. Cyclops. Bang. Okay, so we got our 5 characters, right? Because I think everybody should have this in their repertoire. I'm just gonna put that inside chat. Oh my god, for people to use how they want. All right, so okay, use this framework to create an image gen prompt that would show the attached characters um 3D characters. Let's go 3D characters sitting around a campfire throwing money into it. Tropical destination. Do not. Sometimes you have to do this, not all the time. Do not generate the image. Just produce the prompt that I will use elsewhere. You don't have to do the last part. It's just that makes it so that it doesn't. Sometimes it'll try to actually generate the image for you, right? So I'm gonna go. Yeah, go. So it's gonna analyze the pictures. It's gonna look at the prompt framework, and then it's gonna create a prompt So if it does it properly, it's going to show me what I could do in Midjourney if I wanted to use Midjourney, which is a little bit more detailed, or even other models. If you want to be a bit nerdy too, if you know you use Nano Banana Pro all the time, you could say, use this framework to create an image gen prompt for Nano Banana Pro that would show blah, 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 right? So there we go. Oh, give me 2 seconds, guys. Need to jump into a quick little meeting here just to have it open on the side. Sorry, guys. Give me 2 seconds. But you see the prompt is working. So it's giving us a prompt. Sorry, guys. 10 seconds. All right, perfect. So, okay, so this is what you get, right? So, okay, so it just gave me the universal one, right? But if I wanted to, the framework will always give me like the universal prompt that should work everywhere. But you can ask it for various ones, right? Claude Code will spit out the universal one, but then also give me a and obviously like read it, right? And if it's something in it doesn't make sense, so a high quality 3D animated still, 5 stylized anthropomorphic characters sitting in a circle around a blazing campfire on a tropical beach at night. The group includes the brown cat with manic red eyes and Doge medallion, the tie-dye fur cat in a purple, the blue spotted man with a silver lion chain, the gray tabby, wait, no, not silver lion chain, silver chain. Okay, so you then copy it. And we could even add it here. Like we can even do create image, right? And we can now paste this again here. A high quality 3D animated still, 5 stylized anthropomorphic characters sitting in a circle. The blue spotted man with a silver chain and lion on shirt. Lion drawing on shirt. Okay, there we go. The gray tabby cat in an orange hoodie, and the tuxedo cat in an orange jumpsuit. Tuxedo cat. Oh, okay, tuxedo. Yeah, the fur. Sorry, my bad. In an orange jumpsuit, wearing sunglasses, they are laughing while actively tossing handfuls of cash bills and coins into the flames. The scene is illuminated by the warm, flickering firelight, casting long shadows, with palm trees and ocean waves visible under a starry sky. Detailed textures, cinematic lighting, Octane render. In some cases, if you use Gemini, you don't have to repost the pictures, but I think it's just always better to just do it again. You know. Okay. Add all the passages. You just right click, copy, and then you do it this way, right? So don't always do it the first time around. Use your framework, then get the prompt. Make sure the prompt is looking okay, and then generate the image, right? And I'm gonna also we can also use other models, but in general, unless this is really doesn't work out, we can go into Higgsfield and try some other stuff. But in general, this is going to be good, right? And if you don't like the prompt it gives you, just say, hey, you know what, redo it. Rerun it if you don't like or you could even ask it, hey, give me 3 options, right? Use this framework and give me 3 options. I didn't. I just said 1 option. I typically will ask it for like 5 options and then pick whichever one I think is dope. It still takes these from the OG photo. Yeah. It definitely does. Yeah. All right. So there you go. Not really what I like to see. So this I'd consider like maybe like an 8 or maybe like a 7, to be honest. It kind of doesn't recognize the. All right. High quality 3D animated still, 5 stylized anthropomorphic characters sitting in a circle. I mean, it's decent. It's decent. It's because of the anthropomorphic thing. Okay, let's maybe move 5 stylized characters. Okay, let's go like this. Okay, actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna also do here we go. The group includes a brown cat with manic red eyes and a Doge medallion. Image 1. Tie-dye fur cat in a purple hoodie. Image 2. Image 2. The blue spotted man, a silver drawing on a shirt. Image 3. 3. And that's the other thing too, is like if you can limit how much thinking that they have to do, that the model has to do, and just kind of make it focused on making like an image, you're gonna get better quality things. So they're laughing while actively tossing handfuls. Yeah, okay, there we go. I should have mentioned also, like, use this framework to create an image that would show the attached 3D characters. I should also specify, like, I will be reattaching these characters, right? So that it knows how to enumerate them. All right, so I think this will be a little bit better. So this is a little bit better when you regenerate it, like here. It costs a little bit less in credits. Yeah, that's another one too you can use. Yeah, preserve. What the fuck? Oh my god, man. That's why sometimes Gemini is a bit of a clunky one. Okay, let me just do here. I'm just gonna copy this. There we go. I'm gonna copy this here. Copy. Let's go into Higgsfield for a bit here. Let's go image. Okay, we're gonna go into, this is like old shit. This is very, very old. Okay. Who did this? It's not me. Okay, so we're gonna go Nano Banana Pro, copy the same thing down. We're gonna ask 4 to be done, and we're just gonna go like 16:9. There we go. I'm gonna attach these images again. So over here, yeah, okay, here. Just so we have them like close by, I'm gonna go download, save image, save image. Okay. Okay, I think that's it. And then it's always going to remember it in the order that you copy it in. So first image is this one. So it should be this, and this, this. Okay, so we'll do it here. Oh, no, it didn't do it properly. Okay, we'll have to add these in maybe individually just to kind of make sure. Okay. Then add this one. Yeah, Gemini. Yeah, you can move the images. Oh, it's true. It's true. Yeah, you're right. Okay, let me do it. Let's do this. Oh, it doesn't want me to add more? I used to be able to add more, but I guess upload only a single image if you do it that way. Okay. So open. All right. And yeah, so you can get like 4 done at the same time, a batch. You can batch it in. So generate, that's 8 credits. Right. And then just for the fuck of it, let's go. Let's try Seedream. Just to show you that, guys, the quality, the difference. Okay, I'm going to go 4. And then I'm going to go, where's GPT? Yeah, GPT. Okay, I'm going to go 4 on GPT. Oh, I got to make it this one. Okay, let's go. Okay, so we're going to try out 3 different models. And it's important that you get like a right, especially for a video, it's really important that you get the right images, right? You don't have to go this crazy, right? Like I definitely don't suggest doing this. It can get a bit expensive. Move that down. All right, cool. So now we're getting closer, right? And usually specifying in the prompt like who's gonna be who is gonna save you like a lot of time. I should have done that at the start because Gemini just doesn't. But see, this is pretty good. That's pretty good. So that's like I'd say a 9 in terms of like being respecting like the images that we're giving and that we're doing. So this is Nano Banana Pro. There's also this one. Fuck, this is really good too. Very, very good. Traits, the LV, the writing is on there too. The Doge necklace is preserved. Right? That's pretty dope, huh? Yeah, so this, yo man, the eye bulge on Basai's cat is like crazy. So respects the colors and everything. So yeah, so you definitely want to specify like the images. This is Sea Dream, which is not bad. It's a little bit more, the quality is a little bit lower, you can tell, right? Still doable. Like he's got a tuxedo. The writing is preserved. The you know the drawing is preserved. The sea is preserved there. The shoes, it kind of made it a Nike. Here they have no shoes. And then this is ChatGPT. ChatGPT is really not the best for image gen. It tends to kind of modify the characters quite a lot. Yeah. You could also use Z image on your own GPU. Yeah, I've been looking at what's it called? Stable Diffusion. Stable Diffusion has a bunch of cool models that you can also use locally, but I need to test the quality. But so this is good, but it adds a lot more. You know, it's missing a character, right? Um, so these add a little bit more, like I'd say maybe I don't know, like I don't know. They're just it's just a lot of it's too much modification, right? Of the kind of core elements. So I think like you know really it's between these four here. Do you want to see? Do you want the ones where they're sitting on a log? Which one should we go with? The log one, um, sitting on the floor. I mean, these are all pretty much very, you know, any of these are doable. I kind of like the one where maybe all their eyes are kind of open. Like this one's nice. I kind of like this one, I think, a little bit more. Yeah, you like this? Yeah. The first one got weird teeth. All right, so let's go with this one. Gonna download this one. All right, cool. And then we'll try with let's go new chat. All right, so now okay, so now what do we want to do? Let's make an image, right? And like yeah, you can do start and end frames if you wanted to, right? Like if you wanted to be like, hey, they're starting here, and then the next picture you have is like they're at a bar somewhere, like maybe they're getting up, and they go to the right over here, and there's like a bar, and they get some shots and whatever, right? You can definitely do that. Yeah, beside you jealous? Wilding out, huh? Look at all those gold coins. You know how much gold is worth right now, bro? Damn. Crazy. So we'll maybe use this later. Let's try Gemini first because it's usually like good to me. So now I'm gonna also drop in my my framework. Where the frick is it? Oh, I thought I had it there. Um, yeah, there we go. So video prompt framework. There we go. Bang, and then upload the file. Okay, so use the framework to create a video generation prompt that for this image showing the what do we want them to do? The characters doing what? Do we want them to just stay there? Just to kind of just chill there and just keep throwing money in? And then have the waves moving and stuff and like the fire going. It'll be interesting to see if it can animate the fire properly. And like the shadows coming off like the relief here. Coming from the sea. Yo, that'd be so on brand too. No, yeah, let's do that. Use the image create video generation prompt for this image showing the characters. That is prompt for this that animates the characters in this image. In this image, while in the background. Prompt that generates the characters and environment in this image, while in the background a huge, like, tsunami-sized wave approaches them. Okay, so something like that. Do not generate the video, just the prompt that I will use elsewhere. All right. And Nano Banana is pretty good at like image detection too. If we want it to be really detailed, we could also include a description of all these characters again. But you know, let's try without it first to see if we can get away with it. But really, yeah, if you wanted to be nerdy about it, you could, you know, re-inject the prompt that you used to generate the image. Actually, you know what? Let's try that. Let's just do that. Let's just be nerdy about it, right? Okay, copy, use elsewhere. Okay, so for context, this is the prompt we used to generate the image. Okay, boom. This is like the mad nerdy way. Like, I don't think you really need to do it this way unless you're getting some really bad like outputs. So this is trying to generate an image. Oh no, it's not. Okay, never mind. That's good. So video generation plot. So slow push in. The 5-sided characters laugh and animatedly toss cash and coins into the flickering campfire, which crackles with warmth behind them. In the dark ocean, a massive towering tsunami wave rises and rapidly approaches the shore. Its crest visible under the starry night. The palm trees in the background begin to sway violently from the approaching wind. All right, let's try that. Boom. So copy. Now, what you can do is just do new chat. Okay. Sorry, let me just log in here. Okay. And then go create, tools, create videos. Okay, place as plain text. Okay, then you add your image. Here we go. And let's see what we get. Usually helps to give a good detailed background prompt too before giving what happens in the video, like describing the place, characters, etc. Seedance 2.0 works with very limited prompts too. It's very intuitive. Not available for greater public. Yeah, that's true. Like you could, like, this does seem like a bit. It doesn't seem to be as what's the word? Elaborate. And what I've noticed with a lot of the models now, if you do provide like a good picture and a good starting image, you can tend to get away with doing a lot less. Whereas like if you're just doing text to video, which I suggest you guys just don't do, text to video, which is just you're just describing it, it's got no reference images, nothing, and you want it to kind of spit you out a good video, then that you're gonna have to go, you know, you're gonna have to really give it a big breakdown, right? So all right, so slow push in, 5-sided characters laugh. All right, I think this is good. If we're getting it not working, we can always provide a little bit more detail. But let's see what we're starting with, right? Yeah, Higgs field's great because you can just like swap between models, right? And you can try out different ones because like Nano Banana Pro, I think is really good for like our use case, which is like we're using, you know, animate, cartoons, anamorphic animal PFPs characters, right? Whereas like other models are great for like human pictures. So if you want to do something really cool with like a picture of you or pictures of other people doing some like really cool things, then you're probably better off like using some of the other models, right? And you can always explore. Like if you go into Explorer here, you can check which ones get you to do what, right? Like Kling 3.0 just came out, which is like pretty fucking dope. Um, right? So Kling, you can do these kind of really cool, like very well done, like promos, right? Like, right? So all sorts of really cool stuff. Um, where are we? Yeah, let's go back to here. There we go. Yeah. So the videos is generating, right? Um, so let's see. Let's see how it goes. And with Gemini 2, the Pro here, you can't really decide how long the videos are. Whereas like if you go into Higgsfield, you have direct API access, right? So okay, so it's preserved the characters nicely. Yeah, it's like whereas is it here, right? If you wanted to do video, and I wanted to choose the model, if I wanted to let's say go let's say so Kling here, you can do between 3 seconds and 15 seconds, right? Kling motion control, you can do up to 30 seconds, but that's mostly better with like humans, like real humans. Grok Imagine can go up to 15 seconds, and if you did like VO, 8 seconds is kind of like the top. Sora, you can go up to 12 seconds. But in general, what's always best to do is you kind of like merge things together, right? Like so you do one video that shows us one scene, and then you think of scenes, right? Like different scenes that are going on, and then you put those all together. So let's just see what we got here with this, right? Let's go. Are you guys ready? You guys ready to check it out? Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, throw it in. Look at it burn. Let's go. Yeah, throw it in. Look at it burn. Let's go.
Yeah, so that's like maybe I'd say that's maybe like a 6, 5, 6 on 10 maybe. Like it's okay. Like the characters are fairly well preserved, but um, like the voices and stuff, you don't really want to see that. Me personally, and like fires appearing in the background are a bit strange.
Look at it burn. Let's go. Yeah, throw it in. Woohoo! Look at it burn. Let's go.
Yeah, it's not the best, right? So I think that's where you want to start, like putting in some like stuff you don't want to see. Yeah, it is pretty funny for sure. It is pretty funny, but let me try. So push in. So the 5-star characters laugh and animatedly toss cash and coins into the flickering campfire, which crackles with warmth. Behind them in the dark ocean, a massive tsunami, a massive towering tsunami wave and rapidly approaches the shore. Do we want the wave to take them out? Yeah, okay, so approaches the shore. It's crest visible in the starry night. Palm trees in the background begin to sway violently from the approaching wind. Um, fire gets extinguished. And tidal wave wipes everyone out. No voices, no voices, and yeah, no voices. I think the fire spreading was just maybe a bit of a fluke, um, but yeah, let's see. Rapidly versus toss animatedly and repeatedly and repeatedly Toss cash and coins into the flickering campfire, which crackles with warmth behind them in the shore. Okay, let's try no voices. Okay, let's try this. So we'll update the prompt there. But then also what I think we could do is maybe put this into... oh, very quickly. Yeah, I probably should have put that. And, oh, generating video. Okay, so it's going to come back in a bit. And we can also just start... Let's just start doing it. I think it's... Why not? Why not do it? Why not do it in here too? Okay, downloads that. We can add this. I would just turn enhance off if you're using this because we're already giving it some pretty detailed prompts. So let's go this. And if we didn't like the prompt as well, I think it was here, right? Yeah, here. If we didn't like this, we could just do redo, right? Make it longer, right? There we go. So we'll have it make something a little bit longer. Yeah, let's try 3.0. Let's try Kling. It's a newer one. I don't know if it's going to work very well, but optional end frame, I think it's option. Let's do optional. High level wide shot. Oh shit, it's only 9 credits too. Okay. Sound on. Elements. Is it going to do a cringy voice? High demand for 11 seconds. I think 8 seconds is fine. Make it a bit longer. Okay. 10 seconds? 12? The max is 12. Oh no, 15. So let's go, I think 12 seconds. We'll do 720p because I can also show you guys how to, if you guys want to do, if you want to increase the quality of your images too. If you want to do like, what's it called? Fucking upscaling. So let's just try generate that. And let's also try, since that's a newer one, let's try Grok Imagine. I don't think is going to be good, but I think let's give it a try. 15 seconds. Oh, wow. They let us go up to 15 seconds. Okay, just for the shits and giggles, let's do Grok Imagine 15 seconds. And then let's try Sora just to show you guys. I like to go Pro Max. Yeah, Pro. Oh! Brother. No, let's go Max. Okay, let's do Max. Alright, just to say it's done. So we got 3 cooking. You want to do... Felder, you want to do Sea Dance? Pro Fast? I think is the... I think this is 2. This is number 2. So this is up. Sea Dance Pro Fast is what? So 5 seconds, go 10 seconds is 9 credits. And then if we go 1.5 Pro, 12 seconds. Okay, so I think 1.5 Pro is the ones that they have now. So they don't have 2 here. Oh, it's not on this one? Okay, so we'll leave it. I had some pretty good stuff on Pro. Like I did like some basic stuff on Sea Dance that I liked. But yeah, let's go back and see how we're doing on this. Oh, you son of a bitch, man. You can generate 2 more videos today? Well, redo, bro. Come on, man. Okay, so let's go back to Higgsfield. Okay, it's almost done. I can feel it. But yeah, some of these are a little bit more... Oh, here we go. So we got first one here, ready. This is Grok Imagine. I think this is going to be real cursed. Let's try this. Oh my god, bro. Look at Six God's face. Oh my god. Oh man, this is too good. Okay, so I'm gonna download this and post it in here. I'll post the image too. Oh my god. Oh, I can't. I don't think I can. Let me see. Oh, oh, there we go. I can only do one at a time, I think. Yeah, instant meme, seriously. I'll put the image, the video there too. Okay, so that's one. You should probably put in the post. No breathing, no weird, like, stuff like that. So the other ones are loading up. But yeah, 15 seconds? I mean, this is like, if you got rid of like the, it's just not, yeah, it's just a maybe. I can't get over Six God's face, man. It's just too good. I'd probably like maybe stop it there. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit too long. It kind of it should be like, yeah, good point. Let's try just for shits and giggles. Let's go Grok Imagine. Let's try 12 seconds. Okay, let's do that. Okay, the other ones are still loading. But yeah, if you don't do stuff like this, like we said, like with frameworks, and you kind of specify it, you're gonna get stuff like really bad, right? You're gonna get really bad stuff. And again, specifically because we're dealing with stuff that isn't highly trained already in models, like anamorphic characters and stuff, you're gonna have to be more precise and have a framework. You can get away with a lot if you're doing like someone riding a horse, right? Like that's very odd. Like there's millions of pictures of horses as an example, right? The Kling 2.6 blooper for today. Huh? Yeah, that's pretty good, man. Did it produce the audio as well, like the music? Or did you add the music in there? Yeah, because like for VO, like the video of the two cats dancing, this was VO inserted it. Lady in Red. Oh, Kling Motion from original vid. Oh. So you could have like music playing in the background is something sometimes better to do too. Oh, okay, we got new ones. So Grok's already done. Wow. And this is processing. Wow. So Grok is a lot faster. Okay, here we go. 12 seconds. Yeah, I don't think the wiping out is making sense. So you're gonna have to everyone, yeah, waves wipes everyone out. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's getting processed correctly, but this is better. I think this is maybe like a, you know, like a 6-7. The ending is completely off, and Six God has a tail. Yeah, like a 6 or 7. Yeah. Okay, some of the other ones are ready too. Let's see if this one actually worked too. Let me see. Are we here? Oh, okay, perfect. So the new one from Gemini is here. Let's go. Oh my god, man. This is so bad. Yeah. So you could probably stop it, like, for something like this, you'd stop it like there, just so you don't waste credits, right? But it's like all this stuff, right? You learn. It's not understanding what we mean by wiping out, right? Wipes everybody out. It's not understanding that. So it's kind of doing some real funky things at the end. It doesn't know how to like represent what we're trying to. Burying to sand is the way. One more time. Maybe it's like a way to protect yourself. Oh my god, so bad. But I mean, like the waves are pretty good. Like that's all looking pretty nice. Let's see what the other models have come up with. Yo, Kling is high demand, I guess. So here's yeah, Sora 2 Max. Let's try Sora. Hello, play. Hello, 8 seconds. Okay, I'm just gonna refresh. What the? It just made an image? Okay, I guess it failed. Okay, this is still going, but what I'm gonna do is maybe let's go with what Felder proposed up here when it should be better, Sora. Oh, you have to download the video? All right. Usually it just plays here. Okay, here we go. Oh my god, this is so bad. Yeah, so bad. So bad, so bad. Yeah, that's so bad. So, let's do slow push in, 5 stylized characters, laugh, and okay, let me see what they maybe here's a different one. Okay, Master Protocol, Universal Framework. The slow dolly back and slight camera tilt up to reveal scale. The 5 stylized 3D characters remain anchored around the blazing campfire, laughing as they actively toss handfuls of cash and coins into the flickering flames. Sparks rise rapidly in the background, a colossal, menacing tsunami-sized wave, while looms high above the horizon, approaching the beach under the starry night sky. The wave crest catches faint moonlight. The characters appear oblivious to the approaching massive wave, illuminated solely by the warm, dynamic firelight against the encroaching darkness. 3D anime cinematic style. Okay, cool. I think that's a little bit better. Slow tracking shot backward. Oh, that might be better actually. Or do we want static camera shot initially, then a very slow dramatic zoom out? I like that. Characters are looking at wave, characters panicking, characters standing up, camera shake, blurry wave, daytime, calm motion. Ooh, I like that. The adding of Firelight is warm. Dark water rises into a towering, moving closer. Terrifying, huge. This might be the one. So laughing and continuously throwing money into the fire. Flames flicker and money burns quickly in the deep, massive wave. Approach the shore slowly, consuming the horizon line. The wave should be dark and ominous, contrasting with the bright firelight in the background. No, I like this one here maybe more. Let's see I can't even batch the videos together. Video effects might be able to use CapCut too. Not sure. There's a PC CapCut version. Yeah, I got a CapCut as well. Yeah. So far, the first Grok video is the best. Yeah, and it shouldn't be. Like, VO is like a lot better. So let's go with. So first, I'm gonna modify the prompt a bit here. So its crest visible and very rapidly approaches. Here we go. Very rapidly approaches the shore. Its crest visible under the starry night. The palm trees in the background begin to sway violently from the approaching wind. Fire gets extinguished and tidal wave wipes out everyone. I'm gonna do scene ends with wave covering the whole scene. The whole scene. This might not work either. We'll have to see. There's probably a better way of doing it. Let me in with the deal. Okay, scene ends with wave covering the whole scene. No voices. Maybe toss cash and coins on the flickering campfire. Scene ends with wave covering the whole scene. Maybe... maybe we don't want the scene to like necessarily end. But let's try... Because what I'm trying to do is like, you know, the wave like covers everything, right? Like takes out everything. Scene ends with the wave taking out the shore and only water visible. Stands with the wave taken out the shore and only water visible. See, actually, wait. Scene ends with the wave crashing on the shore. Crashing on the shore. Um, taking out the characters. There's a word for it, like washing away the characters or washing away the people or scene ends with the wave crashing on the shore. Let's leave it maybe crashing on the shore and see how that works. With the sea rising above the characters. Okay, scene ends with the wave crashing on the shore, with the sea rising above the characters. Okay, no voices. What music do we want? Reggae music. Music in background. Okay, there we go. Yeah, let's try it for all. Okay, so copy. Grok Imagine. Yeah, let's do Kling. And then let's also do, just for fast, VO I'm not going to do. I don't think it's going to work really that well with what we're doing. I mean, Sora. Let's go 3-1 fast. Okay, generate. But now what I want to do is I want to try this. I want to try this this new prompt here. Let's try this. So here. Okay, I got one more video to generate today, so I'm going to go paste. Upload files. Here's the starting file. Okay, let's try that. But I'm also going to do that based on what the output is on this. I'm going to make edits to this and we can put it into Higgsfield. But yeah, so the details, so this should be a lot better. Is this one done yet? What the? Okay, let me see here. I'm trying to check, man. Yeah, that's crazy. So Grok Imagine, Sora, Grok Imagine. Yeah, no, still not. So it's really taking its sweet ass time, right? So this we watched. Oh, here's the new one. Okay, here's the new one. Let me just see. Yeah, okay, here's a new one. Let's go. Let's see if Grok got this one. Yeah, so that's like way better. This is way better. It's not really reggae music, so I'm not sure what the... Yeah, man, your D-Gods is like, he's got the most funny face. So I'm actually really impressed with Grok Imagine, though. I didn't think it'd be this good, to be honest. So Grok Imagine. Wow. Yeah, it takes a lot of prompts to get right. Yeah, like look at the cat here even looking at the camera. Check. Look at the cat here looking at the camera. That's really good. That's awesome. So the free version is better? Oh, you can do 1 second? Wow. Auto? Oh yeah, you can even do the output. Wow, that's pretty good. So yeah, keep your eyes on Grok. This is actually really, really good. Like very good. Very good. So Kling, still no Kling. 2 of them still loading. Okay, now VO. Oh, it wants us to download this now? Okay, download. It's fairly small in size, so I'm not sure if this is going to be good. Okay, to get the API or... This is horrible. This is absolutely horrible. Yeah, this is horrible. I think maybe the fast is just not the right one. Am I just doing this 3.1? There you go. Oh, okay, there it is. Yeah, okay. It's the Okay, here we go. 3.1. So this is gonna be a bit of a beefy one, guys. Let's cross our fingers. Cross our fingers on that one. VO. Yeah, so stay away from VO fast. I don't think I've maybe ever used it. Cause but wasn't this VO fast? VO 3.1. No, it wasn't. So this is the regular VO 3.1. Okay, so that's probably why. So quality's probably definitely gone up. Oh, okay, here we go. This is VO 3.1. This should be. But I'm
Into the flame it goes. We are rich. Who cares? Set it all up in smoke. Into the flame it goes. Who cares? Set it all up in smoke. Into the flame it goes. We are rich. Who cares? Set it all up in smoke. Into the
Oh my god, that's horrible. But I'll bring that. Yeah, voices and stuff. Like, so I should have added here like no voices, right? So I'm locked out of that. So I'm gonna try this one. And but yeah, after that, I mean, like we'll check out a few videos and then we can wrap it up. I'll do VO. Okay, no voices. Let's try this one. Um, yeah. Yeah, I don't like when the characters are synchronized too. That's a bit weird. Um, you could put like do not synchronize characters, but let's try it this way. Let's try it this way. Okay, let's go big credits there. Here we go. Grok Imagine. Let's get this guy to do it as well. He's killing it. Grok Imagine is killing it. Let's go. And then fucking Kling is slow as shit, so I'm just gonna avoid that one right now. Generating still, bro. One more time. Kling. Yeah, no, it's still going. Wow, it's still going. So yeah, if these still don't if these still don't show up because it's under high, it seems like it's like the new big thing. So it's probably why it's under a bit of a. But when they do show up, I'll put it in campfire chat, or we could put it in like the legendary chat maybe. Is this the new one? No, that's the old one. Slow push in. Yeah, this is Kling. Slow push in. Okay. Okay, so these are the new ones. Slow dolly back and slide. Okay, there we go. So we got two new ones here that should be coming up soon. Definitely, man. I'll share it. I'll definitely share it. Okay, so download. Okay, so this is the let's do the VO one first. Cause like VO needs to do a lot of making up because these are bad, or maybe the model doesn't work. Yo, man, do you see Six God's face? Like breaks in the model. Look at his face. Turns into a diaper or something. Crazy. So yeah, so I mean, I think the wave is maybe just a bit too much for it to process. It's probably a lot, but I mean, it does a pretty good job. You know what I mean? Like, so there's probably something a little bit more description needed with like something like that. But yeah, let's see Grok. Grok is killing it. Wait. Oh yeah, Grok. Here we go. Ready? Here you go. Here's some Grok action. Let's go. Come on, Grok. It doesn't like your face, bro. Right? So, and this, you could also put some other elements, right? Like they're panicking, they get scared, they get whatever, right? So you could be doing a lot more than this. But I think this is like, for now, Grok Imagine, I think, is like the top right now. Like, look at how clean the models are. Especially this cat here. Like, looking to the right. The personalities. Six God looking to the right as well. So that's pretty good, man. That's really pretty good. So I'm gonna download this. Let's see, filter. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and so that's the challenge. Like, we're dealing with like cartoon characters, right? So is this the right one, Grok? Yeah, there we go, right there. So it can be a bit difficult to. I might copy that in the chat. Here we go. So, but yeah, in general, be very specific. Like we kind of just browse through it pretty fast, right? But like if you're by yourself and you're like looking through this stuff, and you're looking through your prompts, like make sure it actually has like the stuff that you want, right? And often, the more planning you do, obviously the better the output is gonna be. But if you're just gonna wing it a bit, like kind of like how we're doing right now, and you don't have very much time to do things properly, having your framework and just kind of copy pasting what you get and making sure that that fits what you're needing, and then just copy pasting it in the model and you're good to go, right? Because yeah, with video images it's less of an issue, but it's still something you want to make sure you take note of. You don't want to overspend on this type of stuff, right? So you got to be cognizant, right? And like as you use them, you're gonna learn stuff. Like in, I think, VO, with the waves and the amount of things that are going on, like operating fire is already a lot of bandwidth, like GPU usage, just to even power the fire animations. Then also the waves, that's another thing. Yeah, so you've gotta think of like ways that you can kind of simplify certain things. But yeah, Grok is really surprising, really, really surprising. This is really fucking good. So both of them are pretty much perfect, right? So let's see if this is ready yet. Kling, the first one maybe. Oh, it's ready. Kling is ready. 3.0 is ready. The first one ready. I think they're gonna speak though, so watch out. Oh, shit. 6God, bro, you're so violent, man, with the money throwing, bro. Besides just like juggling it. Yo, I'm gonna download all these just so you guys have them. Kling needs shorter prompt? Okay, interesting, yeah. And then let me see the other Kling. Is this ready? The other one? Okay, so this should almost be ready then, that one there. But yeah, so far Grok is pretty good. But yeah, I mean, like I use this, like I said, like I use this for where is it? Yeah, this one. This was all in Nano Banana Pro, and then the video was also in VO 3.1, right? So I think stuff that you've got like you've got a limited amount of like detail on stuff. I would also suggest too, like try not to like animate too many different characters in like your videos. Like I think doing 2 is fine. 1 is obviously good, but if you're trying to control the behavior of more than like 3, I think that's where you get like a lot of mixed results. And I just kind of stopped doing it. So if you're trying to have more more people in a scene, try to cut it up into different scenes, right? Like scene one is one character doing one thing, scene two is two characters doing something, right? Um, nice. Yeah, I'm Super Grok too. I want to find out how I can link my. There should be a way to link your because you have access to API as well through like your Super Grok account. So I'm trying to find a way to how to connect that to my OpenClaw, which is like the autonomous agent you can have on a PC. So oh, sorry guys, I had a message I had to go and read. Yeah. Yeah, man. FLDR, Felder, you should do it, man. I could definitely help out too. You don't do presentations? That's a bummer. Yeah, but like, yo, check those videos I put in side chat. Like, definitely, um, you'll be Jay will be your transcriber. Yeah, I'll have the bot do it. Yeah, but yes, I mean, I think that's it. Let's see if this last video loaded. I'm just gonna do one last little refresh here. But that's. Oh, did it work? No, wait. All right, cool. No, not yet. So what I'm gonna add is I'll put let me see here. I had the folder up somewhere. Okay, so here's the framework to prompt, right? So that's how you prompt. Okay, and then for image prompting, there's this. Okay, and then video prompting, there's this. So again, all you have to do is drop it into your AI, right? And then say, hey, use this to create me a prompt for this, and you describe what it's supposed to do, right? Like, and for the prompt one, engineer one, the general one, that's like for anything, for research, for whatever, and like your outputs are going to be like way better quality, right? And I already posted, I think, the script for T-posing if you want to get your characters in an image properly. This is kind of the script you can use there. That works. And yeah, and in general too, like, I mean, just finding a model that works for you and using that is good. You can definitely get bogged down in like overusing stuff and like being like, doing a lot of let's see if it loads soon. In doing like a lot of trying out, hopping to different models and trying out things, and it's gonna trigger your autism and like your ADHD, and you're gonna be constantly just like lost, just trying stuff versus like putting stuff out. So yeah, just try to find one that you think you like, and then just go like full blast on it instead of like trying out these like different things. It's fun once in a while, maybe do it on the weekend, but yeah, I think just sticking to something is good. I'm not sure if this is gonna load, but yeah, once it loads, I'll drop it in chat. Yeah, once it loads, I'll drop in chat. But yeah, man. Unless anybody has any other questions, let me know. We're also in MCV Discord. Well, you guys have it now, but we're also gonna be opening up a section. It's gonna be gate kept to certain holders. So we're gonna have some additional AI stuff in there, like, so to help people prompt better, like with these images and videos, how to do those better, but also having more access to our bot. Oh, let's fucking go. Here we go. So you also have access to Henry in a special way, like on the build side, to be able to actually build certain things, and yeah, that's going to be evolving pretty fast with like a big project that we're going to be implementing in the next few months. Like, this is something that Biggins been working on for a while, and yeah, so there's will be more details coming soon. But here we go. Let's check. Yo, man, this is so bad. Yeah, yeah. besides just like chucking it like rapidly. Yeah. So, I mean, if you got unlimited time, you could definitely cut. Oh, you could definitely cut like a whole bunch of these pieces of them. But I think the ones we shared above are probably the best. Are probably the best ones, right? Like the two grok ones, I think are the ones. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for listening to me. And I'm by no means the pro at this, so our model, like the frameworks are gonna get better. The way we prompt is always gonna keep getting better. So that's the frame. These are frameworks I use right now, but in a week from now it might be different, right? So